seems rare when South Dakota and South Dakota State agree on anything. After all, it's still in question how many times one of college football's oldest rivalry games has actually been played due to a dispute over how many times they played in 1901. So when their head coaches find consensus on something, it's worth a thought.
We actually still educate our players on the Little Brown Jug, which was a part of it. I really appreciated traveling trophies when I worked with Jason Eck at Idaho. He's a creative guy that loves traveling trophies, so I would like to, I know we got the marker, but bring something back that's a little more meaningful for this one. Something with all the conference realignments at different levels. Some of those rivalries were lost. I'm from Nebraska, so I know like the Oklahoma and all those sort of things get lost in it. We have had consistency in our conference now for a while. It's not that I'm lobbying for it at all. I just think those are fun added pieces for college student athletes.
When you're in these positions, I think all of us, coaching, playing, covering it, you want to be a part of something that really means a lot to the programs, and we won't hide it. It does mean a lot to us. This state's important to us, and our identity in it is important to us. I've heard that there used to be. Frankly, I was more surprised when I got here. Like, how does a game that's been played for this many years not have something?
For that question, the trophy that USD and SDSU used to play for, the Roy C. Davis Little Brown Jug, provides few answers. For starters, the more well-known Little Brown Jug is the one Michigan and Minnesota began playing for in 1903. And for those who were a part of the rivalry more recently in the Division II era, like longtime Jackrabbit coach John Stiglmeyer or former Coyote quarterback Scott Jones, it certainly wasn't a trophy the teams were running for at the end of the game.
I remember it, but I don't think it was a huge deal.
When I first got here, it was not a big deal. The rivalry was a big deal, but the trophy was not a big deal.
Named for the owner of Vermilion's Davis Drug Store, the Roy C. Davis Little Brown Jug was first played for in 1927 and became a staple of the series over the next 4 decades. However, late in the 60s and 70s, it seemed to become less prominent, with a more dubious tradition, that of the losing school's student body president presenting his pants to his counterpart, seemingly replacing it.
We had the Sitting Bull trophy with UND, the Fighting Sioux, and it was we won it all 4 years, but I recall that one more than the Little Brown Jug.
Once SDSU moved to Division I and USD remained in Division II following the 2003 season, leading to a 10-year hiatus in the series, the Jug would never officially be awarded again, though Stiglmeyer did continue to update it once the series resumed when USD joined the Missouri Valley Football Conference in 2012.
Our players lost the connection of that rivalry, not just the connection. We saw each other in the airport, and neither one of us knew who they were, other than the veterans like me. Our players didn't know who they were. They didn't know who we were. So you have to rebuild that, and why not rebuild it with something that's got tradition?
While both Stiglmeyer and Jones are among those who would like to see the Jug return to service if a trophy were brought into the series,
I'm kind of a classy guy, so I would like to see that brought back into the rivalry.
I love tradition. I love history. I look forward to things like that, and so surely I would like to stick with the same trophy. Just dig it out and get it going, rub it, see if a genie comes out of it, and let's see what happens.
There is one notable problem. Neither USD or SDSU claimed to have it when asked for this story.
We got in the conversation about where it was, and we say that they got it, and they say that we got it. And who knows? It's nowhere to be found right now.
Whether the Jug is found and returns or a new trophy is introduced will have far more to do with the administrations and sponsors. The schools already compete for the Interstate Series trophy that's awarded based off results in all sports.
I appreciate the passion of both our fan bases, and talking about trophies and talking about colors of uniforms and all those things. That's great. There's a lot of other things that go into play, things that affect how we do the stuff we do, and I think showing school spirit, having pride, showcasing our universities and the rivalry that we have in this state is important. Ultimately, it's about the kids on the field, and then we'll do some things hopefully to keep it going and keep it exciting.
Last year did see a notable collaboration with both programs wearing their home uniforms for a color rush game. something fans had long wanted and could become a tradition that stretches beyond football.
Honestly, our football staffs came up with the idea, or at least wanted to put it together. Today, you're for blue or you're for red, so I think it's pretty cool on the field.
Whether there's a trophy someday or not, it's clear that a rivalry with deep roots.
It was a great rivalry. It was very competitive, but we had a lot of friends on both sides. I had some teammates from O'Gorman that played for SDSU. In fact, one of them played on the defensive line for the Jackrabbits, and he got me one time behind the line of scrimmage, and somebody got a picture of it. So for my 40th birthday, he gave me a framed picture of him barely tackling me.
Is in good hands with its current custodians.
It does, because they're young men. They're guys that are maybe not as steeped in being here as long as maybe I was, and so they understand that feeling and the importance of having that.
For Midwest Sports Plus, I'm Zach Bohr.